It is 1:30 in the afternoon, and I'm sitting in the basement with my hands shaking as I take in the scene. I'm waiting in the Dahlia Square, Department of Transitional Assistance, and children with too much energy are running around. Adults are screaming in order to get their attention. Many people come and leave. I continue to sit and wait for the teen worker so that I can ask for refuge for myself and my 4-month-old son. Finally, a dark-skinned young woman with curly hair peeks out from the door and calls my name. Due to my friend's story, I feared she would be rude and not help me at all. My leg was tapping furiously as I wait for her to ask me what kind of sad story brought me to her today. Here's my story. I immigrated to the U.S. when I was 14 years old to be reunited with my mom, who I haven't seen in 10 years. I lived with her in New Jersey for 1 year, but I never saw her at all because her work was time-consuming. We moved to Boston after my mom decided to leave for a better job that would allow her to pay more attention to her children. Although I appreciate her effort, after 10 years of being separated by an ocean, my heart was close to her. I opened my heart to my former boyfriend instead. One cloudy morning, on the train that took me to school, I started to feel dizzy, and my face was red and hot, and a strange pain started all over my belly. When I got to school, I told my teacher that I had to leave because I have an emergency. I went to the hospital and they took blood tests. When the results came out, I found out that I was 6 weeks pregnant. I was nervous, anxious, and afraid about my mom's reaction. I kept my pregnancy as a secret for 3 months. She decided to not support me at all, and I ended up running away. I had no one to talk. It seems that all my adults were part of an elaborate magic trick, and they all disappeared at the very time that I needed the most. I gave birth to Jamesy on New Year's Eve. I was alone in the delivery room with only a daughter, and that's how my life has been ever since. It is just me and my son, together but alone. We live with some friends, but I knew that having my newborn in an unsafe environment is not the place that will help me to raise my son healthy and educated. As I finished telling the social worker my story, I hope she will empathize and help me find a place to live. I'm here today to look for the help that I need to become successful and to provide my son with an environment free from depression and crying. She looked at me and examined me from head to foot. She finally said, "Yes, you have been approved for an emergency shelter in Lynn." As soon as I got to the room that was reserved for me and my son, I felt peace. I cried again, but this time I was relieved. I cried many times over the past 8 months, tears of pain and tears of joy. I never imagined how much strength and resilience I have inside of me. Walking inside that DTA office, I know that our study is just beginning. I know that it will have a happy